All right, hey everybody, Tommy White, Senior Vice President of Marketing at DATCU. I'm here in one of my favorite places in Denton, the University of North Texas, and we're right in front of this beautiful one-stop shop. So we just want to talk a little bit about that today. Okay. Here with Chris Foster, AVP of Enrollment Management at UNT, kind of the purveyor of all things one-stop. So we just wanted to pick your brain a little bit.
Sure.
It is kind of a unique, cool little spot, right? You guys are kind of leading the way in this type of student services. So talk to us a little bit about what do you do here?
Absolutely. So, what we do here is aim to simplify the student experience. We want to make sure in everything we do with our one-stop that people don't have to remember which office do I go to. You can come to one place and get that support. We've also got long-standing UNT services like our Student Money Management Center. We've got them now embedded in our one-stop. So anything from enrollment to paying the bill to admissions, any of those services, you don't have to know who to find. You just know, hey, when in doubt, find the one-stop. And I love that because when we talk to our deans, when we talk to faculty around campus, staff, and people are starting to see, hey, I don't have to remember which office, just say go to the one-stop. And we love that because our goal is students are here to complete their degree, to focus on their academics. Anything we can do to simplify the experience on the business of being a student side, that's our goal.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, that would have been so useful in my college days. I can remember bouncing from building to building to building, just trying to pay my bill, right? And here you can come to one place and do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I really like that Student Money Management Center. Let's dive a little bit into that. What exactly goes on there? I mean, obviously, if you want a academic counselor to do your schedule, et cetera, or if you want to go talk to the bursar about your bill, those things are kind of taken care of. But what happens at the Money Management Center?
Our Money Management Center is unique, and I'm also really proud to say that we're celebrating our 20th year. UNT had one of the first money management centers, dedicated money management centers in the nation 20 years ago. And what we've always tried to do here with this service is meet students where they are. So people are not going to come to us with necessarily one thing. They may have one thing that got them to that point, but there's a lot going on in everybody's lives. And so when we talk to students at our Money Management Center, our counselors are sitting down, whether that's virtually, whether that's on the phone, whether that's here in this space that we're at right now. We're talking to students. We want to see, where are you coming from? What are you experiencing? Tell us kind of that holistic full picture and let us help you. We've got a number of tools, whether it's setting a budget for right now, a budget for after you graduate, helping be prepared for, you're going to have student loans, you're going to have commitments after you graduate. We want to help you plan for that. But we also want to help students when it's unexpected and people have a short-term crisis. Hey, my car won't start. Hey, I'm focusing on this particular issue that's going to get in the way of what I'm here to do as a student. We have an emergency support program for that. And we have networks across this campus, whether it's housing insecurity, food insecurity, our food pantry at UNT. That's not necessarily right here in this one stop, but we've got people who can get students right to that service. We've also got instances where somebody needs a micro grant, really to pay the rent or overcome something short term. Well, we've got an emergency support program for that, and we have many generous donors that help us operate that program.
Gotcha.
But one of the things we always just want to focus on is let's meet students where they are. Let's keep it simple. Let's find what they need and help them get on with completing their degree.
Gotcha. So you're removing barriers, both
Absolutely.
financial and red tape, kind of administrative barriers to get people to their degree.
Simple is a good principle.
Yeah. And what I love hearing about that too is you're not only addressing the symptom, right, of the issue, like you said, maybe you have a flat tire or a car won't start. So you're helping out there, but you're then giving them resources, lessons, budgeting skills, et cetera, to overcome that and future issues, right?
Plan ahead.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That is, and what we love about the model is we're able to operate so many of the events, so many of the coaching sessions, so many of the meeting people where they are. We're able to meet that through our student partners, our student colleagues, what we call money mentors here at UNT. And it helps us because students understanding what their peers are facing, but also it's so much easier to come in and talk to somebody who is in a similar similar situation as you. What we also see with our money mentors is so many of them start choosing, hey, I want to do this. I want to do this in my life, whether that's financial planning or staying in a function like this. We've got examples of all of those things. But we've even had money mentors that, after a semester or two of working with our center, it's like, hey, I think I'm going to go change my major. I think I want to be a financial planner. I think I want to do this with my life. And that resonates with, history that I have in my own life, my own career, my own college education. And I just love seeing that. So I think we've got something really special here. We've had, other institutions really look at how we're running our program, and we love that. We want to help. It's personal for us to help students, help everybody kind of get something like what we've got here.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, that's what college is for, right?
Right.
You get in, you figure out what you really want to do, and if you get real world experience that pushes you into another career, that's
100%.
perfect. That's really great. Well, I know that you've been really gracious with us, and you've allowed us to come over and teach some financial literacy courses through the Student Money Management Center and even the One Stop. Talk to me about how businesses can get involved to help here.
We can always use that external support, with partners like DATCU especially, because DATCU's got a brand, you're local, you're a partner, you're here to help. We want, partners who can come in, hey, teach a course with us. That our first flight courses are some of the best attended sessions that we've had in a while. And students just gravitated towards that. We also appreciate how our partners like DATCU come to us. What can we do to help? What can we do to help you take something that the team here is running and take it to the next level? And that continues to be impactful for us. We really like to lean into, the outreach that we can do on campus with things like, our pop-up sessions. We know we're here. We're here every time students need us in this building here. We've also got services out at our Frisco campus as well with our One Stop and our money management programming. But we want to go to where our students are, go into the academic buildings, and having partners like DATCU helping us, support those initiatives, and also being there physically with us. Hey, let us teach a course on financial literacy. I think that's invaluable.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've told you multiple times, we love our name on the stadium. That's great. We love it, absolutely. But we also want to be in the trenches with the students, and you give us that opportunity to do that. So we're certainly grateful for that. Absolutely.
Same.
Yeah. Well, we certainly appreciate your time. Thank you so much for talking to us. And yeah, hopefully this partnership continues to grow.
And again, we appreciate the partnership with DATCU. We appreciate you guys just, being there to support us.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Great. Yeah. Well, appreciate it, guys. We'll talk to you later.